All right. We're the Art Podcast. If this is your first time listening, Sunil and I review an album each week and give our thoughts and theories and might teach you something you don't know. And at the end, we say our final review. And if that's something you're into, then subscribe or follow, whatever. And before I talk about today's album, I want to announce that I want the viewers of today's episode to comment recommending a new album that you want us to review. Because we got some pretty good thoughts. We got some interesting perspectives. And I want to see what you guys want to see us review. And every other week, we have a guest that decides the album. And this week, we have Kameron Kiminski here. Say
Hello.
hi, Cam.
What's
There
up?
he is. And he chose The Forever Story by Jid. Jid is a pretty new artist in the game, I'd say. And this is his third album in his career. In my opinion, I think it's easily his best so far. I mean, I'll try to save the takes, but I think that's easily his best.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's a Atlanta rapper, and this album takes us through a lot of his past and his ups and downs through his career, while displaying his artistic genius at the same time. And we're also doing the deluxe, guys, because it's just one song more, and it's a pretty important song in my opinion. I'll save the takes, like I said, but we're doing the deluxe, but I'm not going to put that in the title just because it's stupid. Let's start off with a question. Cam, why'd you pick this album?
I picked this album because Jid's like my favorite artist of all time. Like in my top 10, he's my number one. And
What?
I just think
That's actually crazy.
I just think that this is like, I mean, obviously like his best album, but also his most personal and most like dives deep into his background and where he comes from.
Yeah, for sure. Sunil, can you talk?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Usually you've said something by now.
I would have said like a word.
No, you haven't said a single thing. It's weird and it's scary.
My bad.
Galaxy, the intro. Did you guys even do a rating for this one?
Nope.
I would say if I had to go on the fly though for Galaxy, I'd say probably like it's a pretty good intro. It's like one of the only intros in an album that's giving me goosebumps. So I'd say probably like a 9.5.
Yeah. For Goosebumps, I usually give that a 10. Unless something like really brings it down a point. But I don't know. I didn't give this one a rating because it's just an intro. But it's a really calm intro. And like fantastic background singers on this album. It's
Yeah.
great. I think like this song does a really good job of showing that this will be like different than his usual sound and his usual albums. And that he's like really trying to innovate with this one. And I want to point out something. Jid has 33 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and only 4 out of the 16 songs on this album have more plays than 33 million.
Actually, wow.
And one of them that has more is 36 million, and it's Radar.
I'm guessing surround sound's probably the highest.
Yeah, it's
right?
got like 400 million. It's
That's
insane.
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
And you gotta
Yeah.
think, cause surround sound was a single,
Yeah,
and I remember listening to it for the first time, and I was like, this is really good.
and it's 21 Savage. So.
Yeah, it's just like it became so big after the album came out, like so long after the album came out.
But it seriously is insane that this album has like such little plays that really just with how many monthly listeners he has.
Yeah.
It's insane. But let's go on to Radar. What do you give this one, Sunil?
9.
A 9 out of 10.
Starting out with a 9.
I had it at 9.5.
9.5.
Yep.
I have it in an 8. Like, off
Hmm.
first rip,
Yeah,
I probably would have had this at a 9.
I can see.
But it's kind of just like degraded just a tiny bit for me. I think the second half is 100% better than the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first beat is like kind of crazy, but like I think it's just lacking a little bit. But Jid completely makes up for that because of just his insane vocal performance on this song. He goes barnacles on this song, man. Like his rapping skills are just insane. I mean, I think just rapping skills alone, he's one of the best rappers of all time for sure.
Oh yeah, and it's like with the first, what you're saying, like with the first half, how it isn't as good as the second half. I feel like the first half is more so to like get people hyped up and excited to listen to the entire album, or just to listen to the album or that song. and the second half is really starting to get into the actual album itself.
It definitely starts off with a bang. That's for sure.
But
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, great lyrics too. He talks about a lot of racism and like things he's seen and been affected by through his journey to being famous. But I mean, what do you guys have to say about this one?
I think it's a really good opening song. I think, yeah, that's really all I
Sunil?
can say. There isn't much.
I think this shit hard.
Felt that.
It's kind of all I have to say
100%.
about it.
100%.
Great rapping.
Dance now. Dance.
It's now. 8.5.
I'll give it a 9.
9. Me and
See,
Cameron locked.
you're just 0.5 above me.
I'm 9. Great
I
beat.
almost went
Great
9.
beat.
Great references too, like when he mentions Florida Georgia.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I love that.
Florida
For the
Georgia. Yeah, Amaretta and John Morant. Like that John Morant bar is crazy.
He's got so much good wordplay on this album. It's
Yeah.
insane. He's one of the best lyricists I know.
It's just like, I'll get more into flow later because he does a lot better with flow. I mean, he has amazing flow in every song, but it's like,
I love.
I don't know if he gets better. I think he starts off and he's already like top form, to be honest.
oh yeah,
I don't know about that, and I'll save the takes
Yep.
because I'd say I disagree with that. But I love beats where it's like multiple people like singing together, like with
Mhm.
Dance Now. Like for example, like Carnival from Vultures One. It makes you feel like you're involved in the song. It makes you feel part of it. Makes you just feel it more in your soul. If that makes sense. Great bridge with like the harmonizing singers, and then the harmonizing comes back during the chorus. I think the chorus would have been a little too repetitive if the singers weren't in there.
I also think the music video for Dance Now is probably one of my favorite rap music videos. It's just like a lot of fun to watch, and it's very
I
interesting.
haven't seen the video.
He's got cool music videos. I don't know about that specifically, but he changes a lot. Music videos I wouldn't like call out from being better than other artists though.
Well, yeah, no, but it's just like, it's just really fun to watch.
Are you guys hungry? 'Cause the next one's Crack Sandwich.
I'm hungry and a crackhead, so
Yeah, I love crack. We support crack on the RA podcast.
yeah,
Very much.
we do it before
And that was
every
a joke,
episode.
by the way, guys. That was a joke. Don't think.
Oh, it was a joke?
So
Nah.
what we did before
Nah,
this
nah,
it wasn't anything to you
Crack Sandwich is a sick ass title.
That
And
shit.
for a
Yeah.
sick ass song.
title alone, it's a 10. But
Yeah.
with the
Title
music
10.
involved, it's a 9 out of 10. What?
Music involved, it's an 8 out of 10.
I have it at 11 out of 10.
That's not
so
real.
we
can't
put
do
a
that.
song at an 11.
Yeah.
So 11.
Oh, my
Wait a minute.
ratings are crazy.
Wait a minute.
So it's a 10 out of 10, but I think it's just like better than a 10 out of 10.
By the
you
end of
know?
the album, he's gonna give one like a 17 out of 10.
Oh, there's one
Oh.
crazy one. I'll tell you right now,
no.
there's one crazy one.
The 11 out of 10 isn't the crazy one?
No,
Oh,
not even
no.
close. Not even
Who
close.
is this guy?
There's a couple crazy ones.
Bro, like,
So
I'm
we're at
a dick
11
rider.
and
What
this
kind of
isn't
guy,
even
bro?
fair.
how are you giving it above a 10 scale? Like,
And this isn't even
'Cause it
favorite.
just-
there's some. Yeah,
It
this
ascends. It's not my favorite song. All that. It
this isn't the
ascends.
favorite state.
It ascends.
That's
a 10.
crazy, bro. Like, there's some songs that I'd say if I could give this an 11 out of 10, I would. But you're just like, nah, this is an 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
This
And
one's
it's
an
not
11.
even his favorite.
And this one isn't the
That's
favorite.
wild.
It's just like it's so. I don't know. I think it's just so good, and it digs so deep into like his family and his siblings.
This
And
guy's breaking the laws of ratings. He's breaking
I
the laws
got
of
to, bro.
music.
and it like showing where he's from, and the sports bars in it are so good.
Because he played football. He
Yeah.
could have gone pro, guys. He could have
could've,
gone
but
pro, but
then
instead he became one of the greatest
Shit
rappers
went
of all time.
down.
And we'll find out about that whole journey in the last track. Great drum sample, sick ass title.
Mhm.
I mean, and like great effects throughout the whole thing, with,
Yeah.
especially with the audio recordings of like his family talking.
That was when I first listened to it. That was one of my favorite. moments
Chorus
of the
is
entire
great, especially with the vocal tones he uses in the chorus to display his emotions, you know. Outro's sick, bunch of cool effects. And as I was writing that, great outro with cool effects, I thought it was the outro, but it was really like halfway through the song, and then he just spazzes at the end.
I did that for another song. That's on
And
my
then it
favorite
goes to
song.
the chorus, and then it goes to the outro.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. Sunil?
Every song is just put together so well.
Yeah.
Especially this one is a little lengthy, and you know I think he just works with that perfectly.
It's a longer, yeah, it's a longer song, but he's one of those artists that's like can have a longer song,
Yeah,
and
no,
it still be
works
really
compl-
good.
It might, yeah. No, I have a lot of respect for this song more than I actually like it, to be honest. I think the lyrics are probably the best so far. But overall, if I want to listen to a song on this album, it's not one that I'd go to.
Yeah, it's not
That's
like
whack.
first.
No, I added this to a ton of playlists.
Oh, it's on like all of my playlists. But it's like
I mean, you went 11.
He did give it an 11 out of 10.
it's still
Yeah.
not the
Gave it an
craziest
11.
rating.
Bro, I'm so
You
excited
gonna
to
hate
see
me
what's
for one of
gonna
my
happen.
ratings?
Bro,
I'm so confused on what he's talking about.
we're going to find out.
I guess so.
I just had to be honest, bro.
Yeah, I've been saying, like, just listening to this music, you can tell that Jid is just one of these people that have just this knowledge that they're born with
Yeah.
that is just musical, and like he can
He
just
has an
hear
ear for
something and
music,
put
yeah.
it all together, you know.
It's like, what's his name? Help produce
Rick
Utopia.
Rubin,
Yeah.
he's done so much.
Except
it's like
he's just,
offensive
like-
to say helping produce Utopia for Rick Rubin. He's done everything you can think of. But like, you know, he can just hear that beat with everything. No, I'm gonna say that later.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Can't Punk Me. Feat Earth Gang. First feature, right? Yeah, first feature.
Yeah.
8 out of
Yeah,
10.
I have a hot take on this one.
I'm going 9 for this one.
I
Is this-
said 9.3 out of 10.
0.3. It's
What? I swear Spencer did that too. Like
That's
9.65.
Who did
He did do
this
that.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Who did the Utopia one?
Spencer.
Spencer.
That was
Yeah,
Spencer.
yeah.
Feat Earth Gang. You know, Earth Gang is pretty solid verse. Chorus is high
Pretty
energy.
solid.
I'm not gonna lie. I low key.
You thought?
Jid, favorite artist of all time. I low key think Jid got carried on this song. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
agree. I agree
Really?
with that. I agree
Because
with
it's
that.
just the way. Because I put in my notes too. Earth Gang would
Fucking
probably
identities.
be like they would probably be my two favorite artists if they were as consistent as Jid or as Cole as like all these people. It's just they have some songs that are just like wow, but it's just like they have such good flow, such good lyrics, and their voices are just like some of my favorites.
I'm
in the
glad
rap
you guys
game.
disagree with me, because on these albums that are just like really good all around, I feel like we tend to all agree with each other, and that's boring.
Yeah,
So I like that you get it. But yeah, I just think this is a good energy, a solid song. 8 out of 10.
I will say though,
What'd you guys
Jid-
give it?
I said
9.
A 9 and a 9.3.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite so far, that means.
Jid and Earth
Uh-huh,
Gang. I mean, you can hear it on Spillage Village albums and Earth Gang albums. Jid and Earth Gang just go together so well. Like their styles
Yeah,
just clash
and they came
so
up
well.
together. Like,
Yeah.
they're day ones.
Like Spillage Village is one of the main reasons that he is a rapper, because they were friends beforehand. They're like, hey, you should try this out.
That's pretty friggin' awesome. Surround sound. Sunil?
8.5.
8.5.
I said 9 out of 10.
I almost went 8.
I said 9.5. How did I have the highest rating of this song?
I've never loved surround sound. I think it's a cool song.
Yeah.
The beat is definitely my favorite
See,
part.
I've always
and
loved surround sound.
Jid's second verse towards the
Oh,
end.
he goes
I know.
stupid.
Yeah.
He spazzes
Yeah.
It's
so
the
hard,
his
bro.
first
Yeah, that's
verse.
crazy.
Like I was listening to it and I was thinking about it. I was like, it's a really good verse, but I think it's honestly one of his weaker on the albums. On the
I
album,
know.
I think it's a
I
good
don't know.
verse, but
his
you know,
first, but I mean, it's
his
really
second
good.
verse just
I think it's got a
But-
sick ass beat.
Yeah, sick ass beat.
21's a great feature, but
21. Yeah.
the thing is, 21's just so unoriginal, and like he's so conservative with his talent.
Yeah.
if- you
I
know what
disagree in
mean?
this case. I think he works very well for this song.
I think he works well because he's really versatile with what he's got going for him,
I
but he
think-
needs to be more innovative.
I think
We
Jid
saw
knew
that
what he
on
was
his new
doing.
album, so he's
He
doing-
wasn't
Yeah,
even
what he was-
super innovative though. He still had a bunch of songs
Okay,
that just were his normal songs.
Well, but like he changed a little bit. He's not gonna just change his whole style up. with
But
one
that's what
album.
like a lot of artists do, you know.
It's 21.
Like Jid,
It's only one.
I mean,
21 is not Jid.
But
I
I do
just
think
want him to change.
Jid's on
okay?
another
think-
level.
I think Jid was able to. I don't say use 21 the right way. I'd say
Utilize. I don't know.
yeah, he was able to like. It's hard for people not to get carried by a 21 feature.
Bro,
'cause-
he did not get carried at all. What are you talking about?
No,
I don't think
I'm
people
not
get
saying he got
carried by
carried. It's
21.
just like 21's features are so good. That's just like when you go back afterwards and just spaz, it just feels it's just strange to listen to. But
Nah,
it's good.
I don't think 21 really carries people. I think he adds good amounts to the song, but nah, people don't get carried.
That's what I agree with that. I don't think he carries, but I think he always adds something.
He always makes it like good and maybe better.
Most people would say that his features carry, but I disagree.
He's one of my favorite artists to listen to.
Cody Blue 31. We spent enough time on surround sound.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Favorite stamp, 10 out of 10.
Ooh, favorite stamp. Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to stamp it as a favorite stamp so bad. And fun fact, first time I listened to this album, 2022, right when it came out, it was my favorite on the album easily. And it was up until last night.
That's
I
not
remember,
real.
I
Up
remember you
until
telling me
last
about
night.
Cody
Not
Blue
real,
31
bro.
being your favorite, and I was like, really?
Cody Blue 31 was my favorite, like, forever. Even at the
Yeah.
concert, me and Cam went to the concert. It was my favorite then. And it changed last night.
Bro, I was so
Literally
hyped.
last night.
My favorite Jid song, like, ever is on this album. But it's like that and then Never. Never's so good.
Oh, easily my favorite song of Jid is on this album. But yeah, Cody Blue 31
Cody Blue's,
is
it's so good.
it gives me chills for sure.
Yeah, and he goes so deep into, like, his family values and how he's, like,
And
I
like,
forgot what I was going to say, but how close he is with his family and how much he loves and cares for them. And just his voice on it is beautiful.
yeah, it's an unexpected, just beautiful
Yeah.
voice from a rapper, you know. But
I was
it just like fits so well, and it's. I want to say it's my favorite so bad, but it's not. It's not though.
one of my I like to watch a lot of reaction videos on YouTube just 'cause
Same.
I like music.
I love him.
One of my favorite reactors is Screwface Gene, and he brings up
Who?
No, I know, I know what he's talking about.
yeah.
Yep.
He brings up a very good point about Jid, about how he's like, he says it in a weird way, but it's like how he can be such a lyrical artist, but not be seen like dorky or anything.
I love watching the Alright podcast. Those guys, their reactions to their album reviews are just fully just put together so well. They've got
Yeah.
such good takes.
Facts.
And
Facts.
like they hate Yeet, and I love that.
Yep.
they hate
Fuck it.
Yeet.
We are not reviewing that new album.
Oh
Hell
hell
no.
nah. Button him.
Wait, I want to talk about Cody Blue.
Okay, go back.
Man, this is probably one of my favorite songs.
Ever?
No, not ever. Ever's crazy. But like in recent years, so like maybe 2020s. Easily my favorite Jid song. Great vocals. Insanely good verse.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah, insane.
and my favorite part of the song actually is where he's in the verse and he's rapping, and towards the end he switches from rapping to a singing voice.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
It's
feet just
insane.
as heavy you've been dragging through the
Hello,
storm.
my soul
Dude, that
deep.
gives that
Perfect.
that song
Precious
almost
me.
makes me cry every single time I listen to it.
Yeah, that's valid.
Over time, I could see that being one of my
And the
favorites ever.
groovy bass line, man. I love me a good
Yeah.
bass
I did
line.
see this
I love
video.
a
This
good-
video is great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Button him.
But of them.
Feet, a little dark. What do you got this as new?
Again, just Jid has such a good singing voice. Like it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly,
Mm-hmm.
that brought it to an 8.
Yeah, mine's an 8.
Lil Durk brought it down a little bit
Yeah.
because I don't really like his
It
verse.
got
Yeah.
brought down. It got brought down to a 7.5
I'd-
for me because a little dark.
I do think Dirk had a pretty good verse, but I think that could just because I absolutely hate listening to Lil Durk as is. Like he's
Durk
genuinely
sucks,
one of
bro.
my least favorite artists ever.
Ooh,
That
damn!
hearing an actually
Damn!
like good Dirk verse, like it was kind of refreshing. And
Yeah,
it
I
fit.
didn't get that refreshing
I
part.
got that in Vultures. I liked him on that, but he's
I
just so normal.
I didn't get it
man.
there either.
Also just felt like the song didn't fit on the album.
No, I just I think
I think
the
it
part that
fits
didn't
for
fit
sure.
was Dirk's verse.
Yeah, that's the only
That
part
did
that
not
didn't
fit.
fit.
I was loving it, and then Dirk came
Funky
on like
beat.
with this high ass voice. I'm like,
I hate
okay,
it, bro.
My
Shut
man,
up,
my killer, my
Dirk.
killer.
Shut up, Dirk.
You get rich, I get rich, you rich now.
Mm.
Fuck us was so bad, has delicious, sit down.
Yeah,
That shit
I do like the
that
butter
shit
go
low-key
hit.
hard.
Butter go.
When okay, you don't have to sing the whole song. Actually,
sorry.
they can listen to it
Yeah.
themselves. But
We're gonna get copyright.
yeah, that was so spot on. Though.
Yeah, my voice is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, just Dirk ruins it. Everything else is great.
Ruin-
Like strings incredible, his voice incredible.
yeah. The
Jid's
strings
verse
too.
incredible, and Dirk brings it
Dirk's
down.
just Dirk raps like his name, Dirk.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually the
System
realest shit ever.
System
I have 10.
9.
System? 9.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think-
locked. We're locked.
I
We're
think
so
I
locked.
had
We're
it at
locked.
10. I think I had it at 10 because it's him talking about his sister and like one of his sisters that he doesn't have a great relationship with. And
I love hearing people rap about their sisters.
No, that's not why. It's just like
Uh-huh.
it's just because I have such a close relationship with my sister, and it's like
Same.
if I don't know, it's just like it's very.
Yeah.
It's weird to talk about. It's weird to hear
Wrap it up,
artists talk about relationships that are like kind of strung out and gone because they don't really talk about them that much, and actually talking about trying to heal those relationships.
buddy. Yeah, that's true. They're usually talking about just like shooting guns and stuff. And he does talk about that on this album too.
No,
Yeah,
he
a whole
talks
lot.
about that. Yeah.
6-minute song. Once you see that
Yeah.
6-minute like mark, you know it's gonna just take you on a ride. You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna go on a
Mhm.
journey.
Mhm.
Great singers on that chorus again, and it's got like I don't know how to describe this. It's like a wobbly type synth. That's the only way I can describe it.
I feel the wobble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel me? You feel that wobble?
Wobble?
You feel that wobble?
Mhm.
Yeah, the wobble.
Mhm.
Yeah, strings again, make it sound heavenly. This song is just a piece of art.
Art. Actually.
Art.
Yeah, this one's
Can't make you change. Featuring
Who is
Ari
this?
Lennox.
Ari Lennox. Ari
Yeah.
Lennox is fucking
Ari
awesome.
Lennox?
I haven't listened to any of her.
You know
like, own
Ari
stuff.
Lennox? So you haven't heard her music, but you do know.
I know of her.
Okay.
on God. I don't know of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
8 out of 10.
Ari
8 out of
Lennox.
10 is a good song.
I had 9 out of 10.
I forgot to write a rating for this one, but I think I had it at like a 9. Yeah, I've never heard of this Ari fella.
Okay, let's stop talking about her.
This Ari
Actually,
fella.
she did great. She did great.
But she's
I
got a
liked
great
it. I fuck
voice.
with
Yeah,
her.
pairs with
Mhm.
the
Oh.
beat perfectly, and like how she paces her verse with
Yeah.
with the chorus is just perfect. You know.
The third verse on this song is insane. Like it's so good. I forget that it exists. Like 90% of the time, I just forget that it's there. Normally end up skipping beforehand.
That's crazy. Skipping?
So we're skipping.
I don't know
for-
the last time I
hey.
skipped a song.
I just forget that it's there, so I just don't care that much. I just like, well, next song.
Nah,
especially
that's
'cause
not valid.
Nah,
Next
that's actually
song.
fucked up. Though.
Yeah,
you
that's
gonna
not
hate
valid.
me for the next song. Just
That's
for
crazy.
Why I
That's
rated it.
crazy. But yeah, the beat switch crazy. Love Ari on it.
Ari's
What?
actually so good.
Sunil?
Good song.
All right,
Song.
stars. By the way, this is kind of crazy that we've reviewed 2 songs called Stars. In
What is it?
2
2
episodes back
episodes.
to back.
What is it?
Kinda
If
crazy.
it's my favorite song, it's a stamp.
Favorite stamp?
Yeah, favorite stamp.
This is your favorite stamp?
Yeah, I want you guys to rate it first though.
That was such a calm favorite stamp.
Favorite stamp. Oh yeah.
I got this one at a 13 out of 10. Nah, I'm playing. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. What do you got to say, Sunil?
7.5.
Damn.
Word!
This is my favorite Jid song. Like genuinely my favorite Jid song ever.
Damn, bro.
Bro, y'all ready for this shit?
What is the rating?
Infinity out of 10?
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually
That's
wrote that
crazy.
shit down.
Bro, you're whack. You're weird.
So
for that.
Bro,
we
it's-
gave a song infinity out of 10.
Bro,
I didn't know it's
it's my
possible.
favorite Jid song. It's so
It's not even your favorite song. It's just your favorite Jit song.
Yeah, like
How many infinity out of 10s
Infinity
do you
plus
have?
1. Infinity plus 1. You forgot
Oh.
about that. Yeah. It's featuring. I'm gonna butcher this name. Yasin Bey.
You probably got it.
I probably got it, but do
Mos
you guys
Def?
know who
Yeah, it's
Yasin
Mos
Bey?
Def.
That's Mos Def.
I knew
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't
beat-
know that.
the beat switch in a Mos Def's verse is it's so good.
The verse was so good, he got
Yeah.
his own beat for it.
yeah.
That's literally how it goes, you know? That's how good it was. Yeah, but like,
also
it's
think,
crazy,
like,
you know?
It starts off so like flowy. I said verse is just so flowy and so smooth and vibey. It like I described it as it makes you feel like you're floating, and then the second verse comes and it just feels like you get like smacked in the face. And you just
Yeah.
like
Wait,
fall
what
back
am I
down and it just
doing?
hits so
It's-
hard.
It's so fresh and so clean.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he's so good. He got his own beat switch. Great. Sunil?
Yeah, I just upped that to an 8. Like, there's no way I don't like that more than Can't Make You Change.
And like, He got his own beat switch, man. How do you give that a 7.5? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
can't
it's my
rate,
bad.
like,
It's my
my
bad.
rating of the Lil Durk song the same as Stars. But what do you have to say about that?
7.5 is still a good rating. I don't.
Why did you have this at a 7.5 and why is it at a 8
Yeah.
now?
Why?
Bro, it's
Why do you
true.
hate this
Explain
song so
yourself,
much?
Sunil.
Hate the song's crazy.
Gave it a 7.5. You said Dirk was better than this song.
You said
Wait, I
Dirk,
low-key did.
You
Yeah,
that
you
sounded
did.
good.
you said Dirk bodies most deaf. You said that. You said that.
Oh God, I did not say that.
All right, but why?
Because that's the only thing I really loved about it. His verse.
Really?
I think and the vibey stuff at the beginning is cool, but I think when the song really starts to like go crazy, is, that beat switch.
Get the hell out of here.
Bro, chill.
It's like it's so.
Cam gave it an infinity, man.
Infinity
It's
is
genuinely one of my favorite songs ever.
I don't think infinity's valid. bro.
actually wild, but I could see it. I mean, I really like this. 7.5 is like.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna give it a 100, and I was like, "Fuck it." The entire
So,
like.
You
instead-
jumped from 100 to
Well, yeah, because
infinity?
I was like, it is one of my favorite songs ever, and it's like the whole entire
So
thing with the album cover
Infinity
and
You hear
out of
everything.
like
10.
you
It's
hear
an
like one of my
infinity
favorite songs
sign.
ever, and instead of going 10 out of 10, you give it infinity
Yeah,
out of 10.
because I feel like
So that's an
10 out of
infinity,
10 out of 10, it like you feel it in your heart, but like anything past that, you feel it in your soul.
This guy feels it in and out of his body.
Yo,
It's crazy.
do you have like
I did
a
not say
spiritual
that, bro.
awakening every time you hear this song?
Yeah,
Oh well, then it actually might be infinity.
Yeah, he
I
did.
start floating through space and
Okay,
time.
yeah, it's
Just in
infinity.
time.
Just in time.
Lil Wayne is on this one.
Lil Wayne and Kenny Mason. He's going on tour. He's got some shows soon.
I said 9.9.
9.9. What the hell are these ratings, bro?
Bro, what?
These are so weird.
It's just
I
the way
want to
my
know why
brain
you
thought
have
of
that
it,
shit
bro.
at a 0.9.
8 out of 10.
I just think it's not like
8.5 out of 10.
it's not.
We
it's
got
not
normal ratings, bro.
9.9.
9.9
It's
is
not
weird.
smooth enough to be a 10 to be a 10 out of 10, but it has everything else that can make it a 10 out of 10. It just doesn't have the smoothness to it. But I feel like
Hello?
Jid on this song is just like he's just like so angry that he's being slept on.
Yeah, he's low-key
That
mad.
he's
Yeah.
just like he's just letting it all out.
Like he's like actually mad though.
I love the
Yeah,
beat.
it's like you could he's like
Lil
pissed.
Wayne's crazy.
Wayne goes
Lil
hard.
Wayne's
Yeah,
cool.
Wayne. Yeah.
Kenny Mason's cool on it.
I
It's
think-
just a great song. But
It's a
like
great
said,
song.
8
I
out
think
of
it was a
10.
risk that kind of paid out not having Kenny Mason as bigger of a feature than he did have.
Kenny Mason's
Kenny
not like
Mason was also on Dance Now. He got 2 features.
facts. Wait, Kenny Mason's on Dance Now?
Barely.
Yeah, like he doesn't do shit, but
Barely.
like he's low-key on
Yeah,
it.
is he the one that does the no?
He's the guy who's on the song.
Yeah, he's on the
Wow.
song. I know that.
Money. Money.
I want to hear your ratings first.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at a 9.5.
Oh, that's so close. That's so close. We're all kind of on the
It's
same
not
page
that
on
close.
this.
It's
I
it's like
think-
just barely a 9.5.
This
Oh, damn.
Bro,
this
chill.
this song, it grew on me. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely grew on me. Because when I first listened to it, it was probably one of my least favorite songs.
Damn. Of
Okay,
all
no,
time.
I've always loved
Not
it.
of all
I've
time,
always-
but
I've
just
always
like
loved
on the
this one.
album.
First time
But
I heard it, one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life.
Now it's a 10.
Now it's a 10 out of 10.
it sucked. I actually rated it a negative infinity out of
Yeah,
10.
he gave it a negative.
I brought
Yeah.
it back up to 10.
Now I brought it back up to infinity. Yeah, just he's got some whack flows that just work so well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
it's
Jid's
like
style and his voice.
I said I really like his first verse, and to me it just kind of feels like he's at a parade just sitting on the side, but it's like a parade about his life, and he's like reminiscing about it, about being poor and what it was like not to be famous.
Jid's got to this guy, man.
Bro, I did this shit
Jesus
at
Christ,
11
yo.
p.m. bro. I was
Installed-
tired, okay?
He's installed in Cam's mind right now. He's like whispering in his ear, "Give Stars an infinity out of 10. It's an
Mm.
infinity."
Yes,
Cam's like,
my
okay.
King Jid.
Oh,
Like,
hell
alright,
no.
alright, bet. But yeah, it's definitely close to my favorite, but it's not. It's not the favorite stamp. You guys gotta wait. You guys gotta be patient.
So there's 2 songs left. Oh,
The
3.
kids singing in the background and the chorus,
Yeah.
that works perfectly. And I think that's cool. Bassline, again. Bassline. It's got me in my feels. I love a good bassline.
Good
That's all I
baseline.
gotta say.
Good baseline.
Good baseline.
Sunil?
Better,
Hello?
Just
better
happened.
days.
Better days. That's crazy. You gave it a 9.5 and you still didn't have anything to say about it.
I can't add anything. to
9.5
what you
out
guys
of
said.
10. Feet.
Damn.
Bro, that
Get
wasn't even
this
a
guy
good
off the
burp.
podcast. Get this guy off of the podcast. No burping on the podcast.
Alright, my fault.
9.5
Nine.
out of 10.
Nine.
For what one of Better Days? I had 10.
So we have 2 10s in a row.
Glazing.
Wait.
This is
Nah,
another one
playing,
that grew on me. This one definitely grew on me.
This one grew on me.
Guys,
Yeah.
somebody else has to pronounce this name. I don't know it.
Probably Jonta Austin.
John to Austin.
I didn't put the feature name.
I just called him Austin throughout my notes because I didn't want to say Jonta.
Jonta's hard.
It is hard, but I don't know how to say it. I feel like I'm going to do it wrong.
It's 100%.
I think
Jonta.
definitely-
It's got to be Jonta.
Yeah.
The reason the song grew on me so much was because of last night and how I was going through the lyrics while
What if it
listening
was
to the
John
actual song.
Tay?
You know, it might just be.
Yeah.
But no,
like
it's just
I was pondering the idea of giving this song a 10.
I 100%
Yeah.
know what Ryan's favorite song is.
looking at the lyrics really helped me because he's talking
hell no.
again more about like more personal stuff and how I didn't realize until I looked at the lyrics, but he's talking about one of his friends that used to be like spend every single day with his mom. I didn't need that to the lyrics to know about his mom part. I listened, but his mom
Wrap it up, pal.
would drop him off at his friend's house in the morning at like 3 to 5 a.m. just because the bus wouldn't go there, and he would like borrow his friend's clothes and everything. But now his friend's just like behind bars and he can't hang out with him.
Damn.
But this podcast is about analysis, not
Yeah.
explanation. It's like writing an AP paper.
Yeah, I was.
Bro.
Oh shit, I was explaining, huh?
Yeah, facts.
Bro, it's not that
Tight
serious.
shit.
It is that serious though.
I have a shotgun to my head right now.
Yeah,
If we
we
had
got
one-
bodyguards outside of this stew.
They're terrifying.
Mhm.
Background singers went barnacles
Yeah, background singer's really
for
good.
sure, and never heard of Austin, but he reminds me of SZA in a way. Did you guys get
Ooh.
that vibe? He reminds me of like a male
No,
SZA.
but now I do.
John Tay,
That
John
was-
Tay Austin.
So the next song is that
Louder Two.
Lauder?
Louder
Two.
two.
You're not gonna
Louder
rate my
two.
rating.
Louder two.
Louder.
Louder two.
You guys say your ratings
So
first.
he
10
dropped,
out of 10.
he dropped a crazy rating again.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Damn. I'm at a 9 again.
200.
Match Better Days.
What?
200 out of 10.
Oh my
200 out of 10?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Why isn't like a...
Because
What
it
the hell?
So we have
It's so-
What the
11.
hell's going on?
it's so
Infinity,
beautiful. My
200,
ratings are whack. I'm just now
9.9.
realizing my
There's
ratings
like
are
normal,
not good.
Once it's on the scale, it's a normal rating.
Honestly,
and then
the
it
most
goes,
whack one is the 9.9. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
that was weird.
That was more whack than the Infinity?
Yes, bro.
I think the weirdest is like maybe 11, because like usually,
11's kind of hard.
but once it goes to like normal people do 11 out of 10, but usually people don't do 11 and also 200. You know,
Well, if
people
you-
don't use
if you
both.
add in everything, then it's the whole thing.
It's
They're
just the way I
exclusive
felt.
to each other. You
Yeah.
can either do 200 or you can do 11, and he chose to do both, and
Doing
nobody's
both
ever
is
done
just
that
better.
before.
I respect it.
It's featuring
Following
Raven
in
Lene.
Spencer Miller's footsteps.
Raven Lene
Yeah.
and Aaron Allen Kane.
That sounds like Edgar Allan Poe.
Ugh. Ugh.
So-
Those were some toughies.
Bro, what?
I feel like it's just another song of him just being pissed about being slept on.
This crazy beat, and I may even say a brazy beat.
Ooh,
It might be
brazy beat.
brazy.
With a B?
It might be brazy.
With a B.
I agree. Loki is brazy.
But I just want to mention that it's such a pain writing Jid this many times. Every single time my
It
autocorrect
autocorrects to kid.
did it for kid or did or bid or
Yeah.
hid or lid. It's so bad. Okay, I was
so
spazzing
annoying.
there.
Yeah,
I was spazzing
yeah.
there. I can't lie. I
That's a
can't lie.
bar.
Yeah. Jid, get me on the next album. I'm gonna go crazy.
The only thing he's gonna be able to rhyme with is Jid, but it's gonna work so well.
Hey,
No, that shit would actually
do
go
it,
crazy.
Jid.
though.
I'm a kid.
Jid, we gonna bid for a kid.
We're gonna
I'm lit.
we're
Put a
gonna wait.
lid
We're
on
gonna
it.
bid for a kid.
Hello.
Yo.
Is that shit hard? I don't
Every spot of this song was immaculate.
Yeah.
But especially the part with all the voices like coexisting with
Yeah.
each other.
Yup.
And then his voice comes in super high and like whispery, and the bass line and the
bass
harmonizing
line.
and Jid's singing,
the
coming
harmonizing,
in
and
everything
then
in
Jid just
this
going
song
right
is
back to
perfect.
just like smacking you in the face and be like, "Fuck it, I'm
Easy
here."
10 out of 10.
Bro, it's so good.
So
One of my
I'm at
favorite
a
to listen to too,
9,
because it's
though.
just like it's just spazzing,
What?
then singing,
What?
then spazzing.
I don't know if it's an easy 10 for you.
That's
It's a great
bad take.
outro. It's a great outro
Bro,
for
I'm
that.
in.
It's a
For
great.
just the non-deluxe.
Yeah, it's a great outro, but we are reviewing the deluxe, so we are gonna review 2007. But Sunil, what do you think? What do you think about this one? Louder too. Speak.
Bro, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
You guys said everything.
Okay, I did say everything.
I
Cam,
didn't
what's to say?
rate this next one, but I know I've heard it. So.
No shot, you didn't rate this.
Bro,
one.
chill.
Rate it on
No
the
shot,
fly.
you didn't rate
On the
this
fly,
one.
go.
Fly. Go 9.5.
That's fair.
2007 gets a 9.5. What'd you give it, Cam?
I gave it a 9.
Because I like it more than the last two.
Oh,
And about as
is
much
this
as
a-
money.
Favorite
is this a
stamp.
moment? Oh my god, it's a favorite stamp moment.
Favorite stamp.
No way.
Sunil, did you give a favorite stamp?
Yeah, no, you didn't give a favorite stamp.
Damn it.
Cody Blue.
Oh,
shit, yeah, no,
he
you did. My fault.
Cody Blue did get it. Featuring J. Cole and Jid's dad. Crazy
This
lineup.
my son.
Crazy
He
lineup.
came
Crazy
from
lineup
these
with the
nuts.
He came from
Yeah.
these nuts. Favorite stamp, easily favorite stamp. Yeah, not easily.
Easily.
Actually, it was so close
Brother.
between Cody Blue 31 wanted it so bad. Louder 2 also. Money also.
That too is really good.
It was really just close between Cody Blue 31 and 2007.
Yeah, Money
though.
wanted it, but
This song gets a 10 out of 10, you know. Like, there's so much I want to talk about. You know, it's the story of his career, getting signed to Dreamville. One song, that's insane to fit on one song.
Yeah.
Guitar riff and the beat is early, and, like, the girls chanting sample in the back is a great detail. And the metronome coming in from the first song is so sick. And, like, that secret Cole feature, and he just comes in for a bar and then comes in at the end. And, like, the new
Yeah.
piano riff at this part when Cole comes in, and, like, the existing chant sample over the new riff, and then another piano riff with layers, just the layers, and the layers are genius. And like,
so you really like the song.
and like the ability to like hear all these sounds and like think of this insane verse is just genius. And then a new riff comes in,
So
it
we
sounds like a
love the song.
lullaby, and like the sound of the metronome is back, and then Jid's dad comes in. And he's like, "This my son, he come from these nuts." And the bongos going in during Jid's dad part, and then it's sick and like the vibey and like and then the ascending drum break at the end of Jid's dad thing, and then he's talking about how proud he is of his son. It's heartwarming, and then Jid comes back in reflecting and reminiscing about all these times with Cole, and then Cole comes in, talks about his time.
Let me tell you what you're doing right now. An explanation. You were explaining what happens
was.
the whole
I
song.
was.
You were going for like
explanation-
3 minutes
I
straight.
Your explanation
spacing.
is giving me goosebumps.
I- That took away my goosebumps.
Yeah, I did.
Bro, that made me so hype. I want to go listen to it right now.
I've actually
Not right now, no copyright.
I have an AirPod in, and I've been listening to it the whole time on repeat.
I say it's such a good ending song. I will say though.
Fuck it,
for-
we go 10.
What?
Oh, sick.
Oh, okay. I do think him not having Cole on just the bass album instead of the deluxe, just not having on the bass album at all was it was a risky move, but it was
It's kind of
Good
fucked
move.
up, but like it works. I like it.
But
like he's showing
What a
everyone that he
deluxe
doesn't
song.
need.
what if he wanted Cole on it, and then Cole was like, "No, I'm
Cole was
busy."
Cole.
I don't
like, hell
think Cole
no.
would say
Like,
no.
Cole's a goat, man. He's
Cole's
just one of
two
his
favorite
guys.
in Dreamville are Bass and Jid. Bass
Huh?
is hard too.
I don't know
Bass
Bass,
is so good.
but everything Cole says is so cool. He could have been naming off the ingredients to a Big Mac in his verse, and I'd be like, "Damn, that's hard.
J. Cole Big Mac meal.
That's hard, man." By the way, only 6 million plays on this song. What?
Well, it probably would have had more because the
What?
only reason it was on the deluxe is because the sample didn't get cleared.
I know, but like, what?
I always considered Jid super underrated. So when you said he had 33 million monthly listeners, that kind of blew my mind.
I know.
Because I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
he was
he's
gonna
a
be at
shit
like
ton.
15 or something.
He like is
He-
underrated.
So
he
then
did
why
have,
does
like,
this album have
15.
so little streams?
I don't know.
It's because
why.
it's
Because I
surround
thought
sound.
this album was huge for him.
It's
The
because
monthly
of his
listener-
hits like surround
Yeah.
sound.
Well,
and
obviously
that
that
one with
got it.
Imagine Dragons has like 1.5
Oh,
Enemy?
billion.
Enemy, yeah.
Yeah, Enemy
that,
has
that one,
1.5
yeah.
Enemy is so hard. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
that shit hard.
Yeah,
that
it's
shit
hard. It's
low-key-
hard.
Yeah.
But I think we should dive into the overall thoughts because we are at 39 minutes.
I think it's not my favorite album of all time, Like that's
What
Bold
is your
statement.
favorite album
Bold
of all
statement.
Igor.
time? Oh my gosh. No,
Yeah.
he's playing. He just saw
I'm
that
not.
and
I'm
said
actually
it.
not. Igor is genuinely my favorite album. I listen to it during English while reading books, and it is just the best.
Well, reading books.
And
What's
actually,
a book?
Man, I don't know what
Huh?
that is.
Is a book just like songs without sound?
I mean,
Wait.
Wait.
Yo.
Oh. Wait, book review? Alright, podcast book review.
all right, podcast
What's
book
up,
club.
guys? Today we're going to be reviewing Drake's poetry book. 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for my overall thoughts, I'll go first. We'll go each one. Not a single bad song on this album. Not even one. Not even one that's just okay. It's all good, you know. Nothing but positive comments from here, except for Lil Durk. And I'm so excited to see where Jid goes from here. He's still really young, and he's such a genius, and love him so much. And I promise you, I'm popping out to the next concert.
Oh,
I've already been to one.
sure.
And here's a little shocker, but this album gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an absolute.
Lil Durk song
kablamo.
got a 7.5 out of 10, and this album still gets a 10 out of 10.
The song Dark is on is gonna get a 7.5 unless it's like.
I don't know if there's a
Uh,
song that Dirk's on that is above a 7.
I gave a Durk
What's the
song
one?
10 out of 10.
Why am I blinking on the one? It's Dark.
What Dirk song
21.
did you-
Vultures.
Nutty.
I gave Vultures
Nudie.
a 10 out of 10,
Hold on.
and Dirk was on that song.
I'm trying to remember.
I
this
said
real
all my
quick.
scammos,
Mm-hmm.
influences. I get it.
Alright.
No
So we're a little Dirk fan.
this is the welcome back
Who
to
Wants
the
Smoke? Was he on that?
Hello.
Yeah.
What?
Who Wants Smoke is gas, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're talking about a Lil Durk song?
Yeah.
I don't listen to Lil Durk.
I don't either. I really just listen to it for 20.
All right, what's your overall thoughts?
Overall thoughts. I think it's a really good album for him personally, and it's a lot better. I mean, I love all of his albums. All of his albums are really good, but it's really nice to hear him actually be very personal and dive deep into his past and what he thinks and his family and just everything, instead of like just talking about stuff on his other albums where it's just like he's talking about current events and stuff, but not really diving into his own family and own like struggles. So I'd say it's a 10 out of 10.
What's going on with the recording?
It's just laggy because
Yeah.
we've been going for like 42 minutes.
Like yours is way bigger than everybody else's.
It's probably
Oh, I
'cause
know. I'm tweaking.
No,
I'm
wait,
tweaking,
no.
I'm tweaking.
Okay, I think it's good.
Sunil.
Overall thoughts, if I put together like the average rating of all the songs, it'd be like a 9. But I like this album more as an album, like one unit.
Yeah,
than
same.
its individual
That's
parts.
why I gave it a 10.
So I'm going 9.5 for it.
That's a great rating.
Amazing rate. This is the only
Yeah.
Jid album I've listened to.
Because
so.
together as
Really?
a whole, it just fits.
Yep.
Bro, you gotta listen to the other ones.
Where does
Other ones are
Jid rank
so-
on your guys' comparing against other rappers?
I already told you.
He's not in my all-time, but he's
Yeah, but where would he be? 50s or
he'd make top 50
Oh, that's
because he's
cool.
like top 5 this generation for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
he's
number
number one this
He's like
generation.
number 5.
Yeah.
Like
So.
this
He's probably
new
top 10
generation,
for me.
or like
This
are you
album
talking
alone,
like
this album alone cements him as a.
I don't know.
absolute
He might be
genius.
top 20 for me, but once he releases more music, he's easily gonna be in the top 10, probably top 5.
I mean, I've been a Jid dick rider forever. He's my number one overall, like all time.
You did give one an infinity out of 10.
My top 5 is cooked. Like I understand that there are like Kendrick's better than him.
Kendrick's great,
and I
yeah.
know that, but he's not above him in mine. Like I can admit that he's a better artist. It's just for my personal listening experience, I'm gonna pick Jid over Kendrick just because Jid makes the music that I enjoy more.
I don't hate that. I mean, I like this album more than a couple of Kendrick's projects.
I 100% get what Cam's talking about, though, and I think that's the best bar he's dropped this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Because then, in my opinion, I think I can relate to Kendrick's music more. It just connects with me more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Kendrick is better than Jid for me. But Jid's not close to Kendrick on my rating.
He's not necessarily close, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
all time, no. Like if we're
Huh?
talking like
You
legit,
just said Jid
No,
was
no, no,
number
I'm
one of
saying,
all
like-
time,
He's
though.
talking about
like actually like my top 5.
Subjectively?
Yeah, subjectively he's my number one overall. But like
objectively.
Objectively is a
Nah.
useless conversation.
if
though.
we're talking like actual,
I don't.
Why would anybody talk about what they think other people would all agree on how good this person is. Why would I?
No,
be
no, I'm
No,
not.
it's just
I'm
like
not
the
basing it off
actual-
of
their
other
actual
people. You
skill.
could just be basing it off of just how good you think they
Yeah.
are,
Yeah, how
Like
good
their
you
actual
think
skill
their
at
than
And
how it
musical
relates to
talent
you
is.
personally.
I think it's more interesting to listen to subjectivity though.
It's just like
absolutely.
Yeah.
I like Atlanta rap better. It's just all right. That's why 21 Savage is one of my favorite artists to listen to.
I like Minnesota rap really a lot.
Name me
No.
one rapper that
Young
has come.
Gravy.
Bang!
Young Gravy hard though.
Got you.
I can't
Is he
lie.
hard?
Young Gravy got
No.
some hard songs
He's
though.
not hard.
He
He's
got
not
some
hard.
bangers.
No, he doesn't.
I'm on
Yeah,
Gravy.
I love
time to
this
time.
album. Honestly, the standout for me is his rapping ability with all the wordplay and just some wacky flows but they all work, and his versatility in the singing as well. Just amazing, amazing project.
It warms
Amazing.
my heart listening to Jid.
Amazing project, amazing features, just
Great
amazing
features
all
too.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Bye. I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.